Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I'm coming to you for another Garage Gun Talk. I got something in the mail today from eBay, which I already told you about. It should be a holster for the M17 pistol, and this is the surplus one, not the one that was issued. This was the surplus overrun, and it's the one that I don't have a commemorative box for. So I was like, well, how can I, present this? So I decided I was going to get the military holster. Now, this one's supposed to be unissued, still in the packaging. And I think I'm also going to try to find the light and the optic for this thing. So just kind of, put it like the military would use it and deploy it. I think that's what I want to do. I know I'm kind of a dork when it comes to that stuff. So I thought I'd just go ahead and open this and see if I got what I paid for. I always want to be real careful here when it comes to cutting boxes open. Too many times I have cut too far and damaged the product inside. So I always try to go real slow and careful. And it does not feel like this one was packaged correctly because it feels like, and you can see the shape of it. So I don't know what's this is going to be here. So I rarely use eBay. Rarely do I use eBay anymore, but this was the only place that I seemed to be able to find this. And when I went to Safariland's website, these things were expensive. I mean, they're like $300 or $400 for the kit. And I was like, good God, just for the holster? And so I went on eBay, and lo and behold, they had it. They had everything, just like more than half, like a little bit less than half the price. So brand new in the thing. So here it is. I guess that's supposed to be the whole thing. I thought the auction showed it had a manual with it. Maybe it doesn't come with that. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, it looks good. Safariland. Everything else looks right to me. And we got the different parts to it. So yeah, this is supposed to be the one for the M17. So I guess we can try it out. Let me just see what we got here. All right, so the latches work like they're supposed to. I don't know. Doesn't look like it has room for the light. So I don't know if there's a different holster for that, but let's see if it fits. It does. And there you go. All right, so now I have the correct holster and the holster kit for the M17. So that's pretty cool. So that's the one that it is issued. So you guys know I'm kind of a dork when it comes to this stuff. So there you go. I kind of wish I had that manual. But I got it for a good deal, so I'm not going to complain. It seems like it's really good quality. Safariland makes some really nice stuff. So, well, there you go. What else did I want to talk to tonight, or talk about tonight? I am a little down today. I'm a little down. Well, it's been an okay day. I got actually an approval for one of my suppressors for my Mark 12 builds emailed to me today. So I got the approval, but the store where I bought it from actually, and this was not planned. I'm wearing a Bauer Precision shirt today. I just woke up, I was like, I gotta make some videos. I'll pop on the Bauer Precision shirt, and I got my approval from the suppressor that I bought from them. So. But they're closed today, which would have been perfect because I had the day off. I could have driven over there. But nope, they're closed. So I have to find another time, and I'm super busy the rest of the week. So I hate it. You wait to get your suppressor, and then you got to wait to go pick it up. That just sucks, Okay, so I guess that's kind of good news, kind of bad news, I guess. And the other thing is, I guess you guys always tell me, and I take everything you guys say to heart. I really do. I really do. Because you guys are some of the best the best subscribers and viewers any gun channel could ever ask for. But, and it's not you guys that have said this, but man, did I get like a whole plethora of mean comments the past day. Man, on various videos for different reasons, just mean comments like, I shouldn't be doing reviews. I need to leave it up to the professionals. I admit that I miss things in reviews. I get things wrong. I say things wrong. I get it. I don't think anybody's perfect. But, in pointing stuff out that I miss is one thing, and I can have a conversation about it. But man, are people mean about it? They're mean about it. And I guess it just kind of wears on you after a while, It just wears on you. It just sucks. And so I guess that got me down today. I just don't know why people have to be that way. So just a little sad. And then I want to point out something that's funny when it comes to the channel, and I can laugh at myself on this one, okay? Totally laugh at myself on this one. On the Texas Gun Vault poll question of the week, I asked you guys about Wayne LaPierre and if it's a good thing or a bad thing that he resigned. And I got this comment on the, people leave with the poll. And normally I don't respond to comments, but I see them throughout the week. And I wait until after I make the video to respond because I don't want to, affect what was the top rated comment of the week and things. And I got this comment and said, I don't understand what Wayne LaPierre's waist has to do with anything. Or his belt size. I'm like, what are you talking about like that? So I went back and looked at the poll, I looked at the question, and then someone else pointed out, I spelled waste. I said waste, fraud, and corruption wrong, and I spelled waste as in, W-A-S-T-E, as though W-A-I-S-T, like, your belt waist. I'm like, oh, gosh, I missed that when I published it. Man, but I can't edit it after it's published. I'd have to take the whole poll down and put it back up. So I'm just going to leave it. And I responded to the people that pointed it out going, yes, I made a mistake, okay? I'm not perfect. In fact, I'll tell you, the written language is the slowest way for me to communicate, and it is the slowest way for me to assimilate information. When it comes to the VAX test, the way that you can see how you learn, my oral skills are like off the chart. I mean, I will remember anything that I'm told. I mean, I never understood when I was in college and when I was working on my doctorate degree, I had to take all these seminar classes, very, very high level seminar classes. And they'd be on boring subjects like medieval Renaissance music theory and whatever. And I would go to these classes, 2 or 3 times a week and sit in this room. And it was a small class of maybe 5 or 6 people. And the professor would spout off all this information and all this stuff. And I would just kind of sit there and, remember it all and learn it all. And other people were sitting there frantically writing as fast as they possibly could. And I never understood that. People were like, why don't you take notes, Jason? I'm like, why do I need to take notes? I attended the lecture. I remember it all. And then it was only later that I realized that my learning style is listening. So I remember everything I hear. But if you ask me to read it, no, it's terrible. And I'm not that good of a writer. I was able to successfully write my doctoral dissertation, but I always joke to people that I borrow a quote from Donald Trump, okay? And maybe it's a paraphrase of Donald Trump, but he once said, I've written more books than I have read. And that's possibly true with me too. I've written more books than I have read. Because if you want me to learn something, don't make me read it. Because it's going to take me forever. Not that I can't read it, it's just because the way that my mind assimilates the information. I can read the words on the page fast. I just don't absorb them quickly. If you just tell me, we're done. I mean, it's why I love listening to podcasts. I love listening to talk radio. I love listening to documentaries because it's just like this constant absorption of information where Some people just prefer to read it, or they have to write it down to remember it. They can hear it, but they have to physically write it down and go through that process. And none of that has ever been something that I needed to do. So I will say that my language skills probably lack in my oral and oral skills. And I guess, too, somebody else on the main channel pointed out that I misspelled a couple things on a couple of videos, which I appreciated, by the way. And they were very nice about it. It wasn't one of the mean comments. They're like, hey, I want to point this out that you misspelled this. I'm like, oh, I did. Darn it. But they were nice. They were nice about it. I'm like, your content is awesome. I just wanted to point that out in case you didn't know. And I was really appreciative of that. So it wasn't one of those mean comments. But anyway, apparently you guys are realizing that I misspell a bunch of stuff. And but I can laugh about that one. I can laugh about that. Yeah. But anyway, sorry for being a little bit down. I know you guys can say, don't let things bother you. Just don't let it bother you. And as I always say, it's easier said than done, because I put so much time, effort, and energy into this. And I understand that I'm not going to be the perfect gun channel for everybody. I mean, look at how many subscribers I have. I totally get it. I'm totally fine if somebody finds my channel and is like, I don't like this guy. He's bald. He stutters. He's stupid. He misses this information. He's not a cool, tactical, bearded operator, or he's not he's not whoever, and compare me to whatever. I totally get that, and they click away and never come back. That's totally fine. I'm totally cool with that, because I only want to make content for people that are interested in my content. I don't do it for everybody. I do it for the people that want to see the content. But people that go out of their way and say things like, I've stumbled across your videos a number of times and I'll never make that mistake again, or pretty much call me a piece of S, that I'm the worst gun reviewer ever because I missed this. Like there was some rifle that, and I'd have to go back and check it because I was pretty sure it did not have an adjustable gas block. But they're like, it has an adjustable gas block. You're an idiot. I can't believe this. You need to leave the reviews up to the professionals. And it called me an expletive and things. And I'm like, good God. Like, okay, I'll miss something, but I don't remember that thing having an adjustable gas block because, yes, I had problems with it. But anyway, I don't know. It just kind of wears on you. When you make something you're a passion, or make something that you're passionate about, and you try to share your passion with other people, and all they do is beat you down. It's one of the reasons why I don't like competitive shooting. I don't like the idea of competitive shooting. I mean, I'm fine if you guys do it and enjoy it and all that kind of stuff. It's just that I want to do something in my life where I feel like I'm not constantly being berated and judged. Just constantly, and being told that I'm doing something wrong. I've always had that in music, because music is cutthroat and competitive. And over the years, it kind of made me a little jaded, on certain things. But it's kind of creeping into the gun stuff now, too. I mean, I'm not going to let it get me down. The cool thing about YouTube, okay, and Rumble and all that, is I can block people. I can just say, I can see their comment. I don't respond. And there's this little thing that says remove and block. What is it? Remove from channel is what it is. It doesn't block them. What it is, it's kind of funny in a way. It's kind of cute, because it doesn't block them in that they can always see the content. If they're subscribed to me, they can still see the content. And when they post a comment, they think they're posting a comment. And on their side, it looks like they've posted a comment. But to everybody else, they can't see it. And so the only way somebody would ever know if they're blocked is if they post a comment and then log in under a different name to see if their comment shows up on that video. I actually think that's pretty smart, because people don't know if they're really blocked or not. I kind of like that. And so I let these people, I guess, believe it, or believe they're seeing it, or I'm seeing all their stuff. But yeah, I just block them. It just gets me down. But at least I have that option. I just do my best to try to bring information and I'll use the word joy and happiness to people. If you like guns and you like what I do, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you sit down and go, wow. If it's you're not going to watch every video I make, but wow, I really like that video on that one particular gun, on that B&T or whatever. And you sit there and you like it, and you think, oh, I like that about the gun. I disagree with his thoughts on that, and you enjoy it. That means the world to me, and that's what I want to create. And then people just come and just crap all over it. It just sucks. It just wears you out after a while. And with all the things we've been talking about on this channel, like Paul Harrell, and I've mentioned about me kind of going through like my existential crisis, and I've had some friends that have passed away recently. I just see so much bad in the world. I see so much bad in the world, all over the place. I see it in my professional life. I see it in the gun stuff. I see it. I see sad things. I see people that don't deserve to suffer or have illnesses and suffer. I just see so much bad in the world, and I want to do good. I want to bring positivity into the world. I want to bring a smile to somebody's face. That's what I want to do, or be an escape. I know that when I watch gun videos with my favorite YouTubers, sometimes it's an escape. I'm sitting there like, oh, this new gun came out. I'm curious what they have to say. And I just sit there and I enjoy it. I might learn something. I might go, ooh, that's something that I'll take a look at later. I mentioned in the past that one of the reasons I take this all so seriously, in a way, is I went through a hard time in my life. Really hard time in my life. And I spent time, my escape from that time was going on YouTube and watching videos on astrophysics or guns or whatever it was, politics or whatever interested me at the time. And I appreciated these content creators that just kind of work on their own, creating this content. And they don't know me, they don't know I'm watching their stuff, but they were like my escape. I was able to just go, to not worry about the other things that were going on in my life, and just escape and just go learn something about, whatever, and I appreciated that. And I want to be that for other people. In some way. I want to make a positive impact in this world. And I do my very best that when I see people being idiots or people doing things that I don't like, trying not to rain on their parade. I'll call out something that's dangerous. If somebody comes on YouTube and does dangerous things with firearms, okay, I'm going to call them out, okay, because it makes the gun community as a whole look bad. But if I see somebody review a gun and in a style that I may not like, might not be my style, and I disagree with how they do it and what they say, I don't go into the comment section and crap all over their work. I don't do that because I realize that maybe that style of video is interesting to other people, or maybe what they're saying is valid to other people, and other people want to, consume that. As long as it's not hurting other people, as long as it's not illegal, as long as it's not dangerous, I just let it go if I don't like it. If I don't, and there's plenty of gun channels that I don't watch. I'll watch one video and I never watch them again. I'll remember and go, I'm not into that. Here's an example of one, okay? And maybe some of you guys are subscribed to him, and I will try to give a quantitative reason for why I don't like him, okay? But not him as a person, just his videos. There's a channel called, I think it's, is it Weapons Education, I think is what it is. The guy seems nice, okay? I mean, I don't know him, okay? He comes across as, for me, fake. I don't think he's fake. I don't know if it's the way that he speaks. I don't know if it's his demeanor. I don't know if it's the timbre of his voice. There's something about him I don't like. Okay? I just go, if I'm going to watch a video on this particular gun, I'm going to watch somebody else. I don't hate him. I don't know him. He has not done or said anything that makes me have any reason to dislike him as a human being. I just go, he's not my style. That's it. I don't like his style. I don't know, as I said, I don't know if it's his tempo, the way he talks, his cadence. I just don't know what it is. I don't like it. But I'm not mean to him. I don't go to his channel and go, you're an absolute F-tard because of blah, blah, blah. I let him make his videos because you know why? He has a big channel. He has I think I saw recently, because I saw one of his videos pop up on my recommended list or something to watch. He has 156,000 subscribers. Good for him. That's awesome. And that means a lot of people like his stuff. Okay? So I'm the oddball out. I'm the wrong one, right? A lot of people like his stuff. I don't. Okay? So I just let it be. Why do I want to bring negative? Why would I want to say anything hurtful to him because I don't like his style? It's none of my business, right? I'll just go, it's not for me. I'll move on. If I want to see a review on the gun he's talking about, I'll find somebody else. I don't hate him. It's not my style of channel. Just something about him just makes me go, it's cringe. It's like cringy. But I don't think it's on purpose, you know? And so I don't want to bring any negativity into the world. And I don't understand why people live in that mindset and exist that way, where they see something they don't like, and not just not like, they have to go out there and try to just, as I said, crap on it. And they have to go out there and say mean comments just to say mean comments. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. No. And I think we're all better than that. We all just have to go that we're all not going to get along. And we're all not going to like each other. And that makes life interesting. Trust me. You know, if we all like each other, life's boring, right? You know, I always kind of joke that one of the things that everybody needs is an arch nemesis. Everybody needs an arch nemesis, you know, because an arch nemesis keeps you on your toes, you know, whether that be if you have a yard, you know, like you're all proud of your yard and you got the neighbor across the street you don't like, and he's always, you know, kind of one-upping you in your yard, you know, his landscaping or whatever. You know, he's your arch nemesis. And you're like, I'll get him next time. You know, you're like, I hate that guy. I did this and then he did it better. You know, it pushes you, right? You have your purpose. You know, you need that arch nemesis to have the yin and the yang and the balance. I get that. So us not all getting along and not liking everybody is actually a good thing, you know. But there's a difference between it being a healthy interaction and an unhealthy interaction. So I just ask you guys to do your best to be positive in this world. You know, be good. You don't have to be, you know, nice to everybody. Sometimes not saying anything at all is the better course, you know. But anyway, I'll be okay. Nothing's going to get me down. We're not stopping this. But what do you guys think about this? This thing's pretty cool. Got the whole setup. And I guess all this are different attachments for this depending on how you plan on carrying it. So there you go. Got the whole kit. So if you're in the military, tell me, how do you guys usually set this thing up? And are these good holsters for these M17s? I like it. So anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. A little bit different attitude, but I appreciate you guys being here. So if you made it to the end of the video and you want to do the word of the day, The word of the day is positive, because I want to be positive and bring positivity in the world, and I want you to be positive and bring positivity into the world. And let's all be good people together and be nice to each other. Even if you don't like me, and maybe I'm your arch nemesis, and that's okay. But we can be arch nemesises, or arch nemesi, arch nemesim. I don't know what the plural of that word is. Arch nemesises. Anyway, we can be that, but still have mutual respect for each other, right? Like Professor Moriarty and Sherlock Holmes. They have admiration for each other, but they're the other side of the coin. So anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Be positive. Be good. And what do you think of this holster? So, as always, thanks for watching.